Hello and welcome to part 8 of the admission video series. This video is presented by Maitri, which is Delhi University's Malayali Students Fraternity. Maitri has been actively working to help you along with your admission process. So if you have any queries, feel free to contact our help desk members. The numbers have been given on the screen as well as in the description box. Also, do check out our website and social media pages for all admission related updates. The links have also been provided. In this video, I will be talking to you about the procedure and guidelines for admission to St. Stephen's College. As you are well aware, St. Stephen's is a Christian minority college located in North Campus of Delhi University and is without doubt one of the most reputed colleges in the country. In addition to filling the application form on the Delhi University portal, you are also required to fill the application form on the Stephen's portal. Now, if you have not already completed the registration process of Delhi University, you can go check out the portal. The link has been given on the screen. The last date for application has been extended to 18th of July. St. Stephen's College offers courses in humanities and sciences. So broadly, you can find two kinds of courses, BA or BSc Honours and BA or BSc programs. Honours courses are more specialized in a single discipline. On the other hand, program courses offer a broader instruction in 3 or 4 disciplines. Now let's move on to the admission policy of St. Stephen's. Application is to be done online via the St. Stephen's admission portal. The portal will open on 7th of July. You can also check out the prospectus which is available on the college website, and the application fee is shown on the screen. As I mentioned before, St. Stephen's being a Christian minority college, 50% of seats are reserved for Christian candidates and the other 50% is earmarked for general category, out of which a few seats are reserved for SC and ST candidates. One important thing to note here is that prior to the admissions, you will also have to appear for an interview, and your performance in the interview will also be considered along with your merit. The specified weightage is 85% based on your merit and 15% on how you score in the interview. All the Christian candidates are required to produce certain documents. The list has been shown on the screen and the details have also been provided in the description box. So once the cutoffs have been announced and prior to the shortlisting of candidates for the interview process, a committee would scrutinize all applications of Christian candidates to verify whether they meet all the pastoral requirements. And interviews for Christian candidates in each discipline will be held first before interviewing other candidates. Now let's talk about the online application procedure in detail. So as I mentioned in the beginning, first you have to sign up with the University of Delhi on their admission portal, and after you complete the registration process and pay the fees, the portal would generate a unique university form number. Now you may proceed to the Stephen's portal. Enter the DU form number and the registered email, the same email that you used for the DU registration process in the registration section. Now you will receive a verification email which you can confirm and then proceed to the St. Stephen's portal, and you can log in using that ID. One important thing to note here is that you will not be allowed to complete the registration process on the college portal, that is St. Stephen's portal, without providing the payment details of the Delhi University registration. There are a total of 6 sections in the application form. Now before beginning the application process, make sure that all your certificates, signature and photographs are ready in the format that is specified here. Also decide beforehand the number of courses you wish to apply for, the categories, and whether or not you wish to apply for residence, which is the hostel facility offered by the college. So once you have completed the process and paid the fee, you will not be allowed to make any changes. So pay extreme care while filling out each section, and you can also use the preview option to ensure that all the information you have entered is correct. So complete the process by paying the application fee using credit, debit or other online payment methods. And an important thing to note here is that all application fees are non-refundable. Another point to be noted is that the portal allows you to choose more than one category. That is, for example, if you belong to the general category and you wish to apply under the sports category, you are free to do so. Now let's take a look at the educational record section. So this is where you have to manually enter the details of the subjects and marks you have studied in class 10 and class 11. You must complete this section, but remember that it will not be used for calculation of best 4 subjects. For class 12, you will be provided with a drop-down list of subjects and you can select them. In addition to that, there will be check boxes against each subject and you have to check the box of the subjects to be included in calculation of best 4. If you want to include any other subjects than what is provided in the drop-down list, you can enter the subject under the heading Other. Ensure that you choose at least one language in the best 4 subjects, otherwise your application may get cancelled. But you are free to choose any language that you have studied in class 12 and you can also choose more than one language. But also ensure that only academic subjects are included, as vocational subjects are not permitted. Important thing to note is that for applicants from boards whose class 11 marks are also included in the final results, the PCM, PMC and BFS will be calculated by combining class 11 and class 12 marks. All students must upload their class 10, 11 and 12 mark sheets along with the application form, and candidates applying via the sports quota must upload scanned copies of certificates of their highest representations in each of the past 3 years. Considering the pandemic situation, the original certificates and self-attested photocopies will be required to be submitted at the college once your regular classes begin. And on physical verification, if any of the information or certificates are found to be fake, then the college has the right to cancel your admission. Let's talk about the interview process. So owing to the pandemic situation, interviews will be conducted online this time. So while appearing for the interview, you have to submit your birth certificate, the interview call letter and other certificates as well as your mark sheets. Okay. The interview broadly has 3 components. The first one is academic, which looks at your specific academic potential and suitability for the subject chosen beyond what is just indicated by marks alone. The next one is co-curricular, which will again look at your potential to participate in the extracurricular activities in the college. Please note that the college does not provide a separate ECA quota. However, proficiency in ECA will be considered during the interview. And the last one is general awareness and sense of values. The list of shortlisted candidates along with their interview schedules will be put up on the college website, and candidates will also receive an interview call letter. And after all that, after the interview process of a specific course have been completed, the selected candidates list will also be put up on the college website. A waiting list in order of merit for other categories will also be put up. The selected candidates will be given 3 days time to pay the fee and confirm their admission. And with that, we come to the end of this video. I hope that a lot of your queries regarding St. Stephen's admission process has been clarified. But then again, as I mentioned before, if you have any queries regarding your admission procedure, feel free to contact Maitri Help Desk members. The numbers have been given below. And also do check out our website and social media pages. We're there on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Thank you and all the best.